G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, if you're watching this, you're either a Rabbitohs supporter or you're somebody that is wanting to see the downfall of the South Sydney Rabbitohs. If you're both, please leave. I don't want any disrespectful comments towards players, coaches, anything like that. That's not what this video is about. Obviously, as a Rabbitohs fan, I do see that there are issues. I do see that, but I'm always going to be the glass half full, the guy full of positivity, because that is what the club needs right now. And yeah, look, I will talk about some of the negatives. I will 100% talk about some of the negatives. But let's start the video off with some positives. So our try line defense, in my opinion, last night and against Manly was actually really good. Last night, most of the Broncos' tries were scored off kicks, which is something we need to fix. We definitely need to fix that. Outside of that, I thought our try line defense was really good. Our defense altogether, though, the amount of tackles we missed last night was atrocious. Was atrocious. And shout out to Cody Walker. Cody Walker made 24 tackles with no misses. So credit to him. I think he was one of our only players that didn't miss a tackle, and he's normally making about 14 tackles and missing 6. So last night he was incredible with that. But if we look at team stats, both teams completed pretty poorly. The Broncos had more possession of the ball, but this is where we need to look at the discipline. So both sides made similar errors: 15 errors for the Broncos, 14 errors for us. But we conceded the same amount of penalties, but we gave away more ruck infringements. We gave away 4, they gave away 2. We also gave away 1 inside 10 metres. So technically 5-2 ruck infringements, which is very disappointing. This is the alarming stat. So the Broncos made 298 tackles, they missed 21. We made 348 tackles, we missed 42. Our tackle efficiency or effective tackle percentage was 85%. 85% is not good enough in rugby league. It is just simply not good enough. Broncos had 5 ineffective tackles to 19 for us. So very, very disappointing. Yeah, look, it is disappointing. It 100% is disappointing. And I'm not coming on here to say players should be dropped, the coach should be sacked. I'm not going to do that. Simply because I believe in this team. We've got a lot of players out. We have Jai Arrow out, massive out. Hopefully he's only out for 6 weeks. He comes back fresh, ready to go. Jack Whiten is back next week. He was our key signing. Everybody was hyped about him. He hasn't played yet. Let's give the team, something. We need to see Jack Whiten on this team before we can really gauge how we're going to go in 2024. Tyrone Munro. So there's our back line fixed. All back together. I get Campbell Graham still not back yet, and he won't be till round 22 or thereabouts. But you have a back line of Latrell Mitchell, Alex Johnston, Tyrone Munro, Jack Whiten, and Isaiah Tass. That is a pretty good back line. That is the same back line we had last year. Just replace Campbell Graham with Jack Whiten. I love Campbell. I think he is one of our best centres that we have ever had at the club. But just going off experience, Jack Whiten is the better centre. So there's already an upgrade there. The halves, I think you keep Cody Walker and Lockie Elias for at least 10 rounds. You've got to keep them together. Keep it going. Look, the first 11 rounds last year, Lockie Elias was playing pretty well exactly how he is now. There's a few errors in his game. I get that. But defensively, he is a workhorse. He makes tackles. He puts hard hits on. He defends really well. He's not scared of who's coming at him. So I'm happy to run with Lockie for the first 10 rounds. If we aren't successful after the 10 rounds, then yes, there might be a conversation had. There might be. Outside of that, though, our forward pack is pretty strong. It is a pretty strong forward pack, and we saw that last night. The 2 tries that we scored came off forwards. They both came off forwards. Davey Mwale and Siliva Havili. My apologies. But yeah, look, and we've got still Jai Arrow to come back as well. So if he's not out for the season, which fingers crossed he's not, I think we'll be okay. I really think we'll be okay. I'm confident in this season. Look, I said at the start when I was doing my ladder predictions, I said we probably will go 0-3 to start the season. I couldn't see us. I thought we'd struggle against the Broncos. I still think we'll struggle against the Roosters. I'm hoping for a win next week, and I'll definitely be tipping and supporting my team next week. But I think it's a tough start to the season for us. It really is. I think we play the Bulldogs the week after that, which we should win that game. But the Bulldogs tend to play. They tend to come up for those Good Friday games and play pretty good footy. And then we've got the Panthers, I believe, after that, or the Storm. I can't remember. I'm having a mind blank because I've had not much sleep after a pretty disappointing game last night. So then we go into the Warriors, and then we've got the Sharks. So we don't have an easy run. We don't have an easy run at all. So it is going to be difficult, but I think once we get over these big games, like I think this is good for us. I think this is great to be playing these tough teams at the start of the season and then heading into finals. Hopefully, we've got a bit more confidence after getting a few wins in the middle of the season. I think we'll be fine. I genuinely think we'll be fine. But yeah, look, it's round 2. Stop worrying. I understand we finished the season horribly last year, but let's back the boys for a few more rounds, see how things go. I'm confident. I'm confident in this team. I know what this team can do. We saw it at the start of last year. You add Jackie Boy White into that. I think Sean Kepi, while he does have errors in his game, he's been good. Yeah, I'm confident in this team. I really, truly am. Yeah, guys, let me know down below in the comments, where do you see the Rabbitohs finishing in 2024? Yeah, be realistic. Don't just come on here to talk crap, because I know a lot of you will. And if there are Rabbitohs fans out there that do want to trash talk and just be rude to the club and the players, that they still go out there, they wear their hearts on their sleeve, they stay back, and they don't have to stay back and talk to you guys. They do, though. They do. Even after a loss, they do that. We had about 8 or 9 players come up and say, g'day, and shake everybody's hand last night after the game, even though it was a disappointing loss. They don't have to do that. They do that. So they do a lot for the fans. So maybe show a little bit more respect. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.